everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hivet and this is my channel, Hivet's Life. Today we're going to be doing my January setup in my bullet journal, but quickly I'm just going to go through my December spread and my 2019 spread. For January, I really wanted to stick with the yellow color scheme and the twinkly light stars type of theme. I know this clip is a little out of focus, but it'll be back in focus in the next shot. But if you want to see how I set up for the month of January, then please keep on watching. First thing I did was use my yellow super tip to outline / calligraphy the word January, and then I just used my pigment liners to outline the word January, and then I added a little drop shadow right after that. Like I mentioned before, my theme for January is a twinkly / star sparkling lights. I don't know what to call them, but this is my theme and I just wanted to make it look really flowy, and then I just colored all of those in afterwards. So for my month at a glance page, I'm doing the calendar. Once again, nothing's changed. I love the calendar. I probably will always do the calendar just because it's so easy to fill stuff out in, and it just gives me a view of really what the month looks like, which I really like. So at the top, I just use my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen to write in the days of the week, and then I just use my super tip to sort of highlight where the day will go, and then I drew some little dangly garland looking mobile hanging stars and twinkly lights, and then I just wrote the word January or Jan, and then I outlined it and did a drop shadow, and that's pretty much my month at a glance page. Really easy and really cute. I actually start school on January 2nd, so I have to come up with my entire month's worth of weekly spreads right before the month even starts, because I really don't have time to make new weekly spreads every single week, so I just make all of them at once, and it just makes it so much easier so I can plan ahead for all my assignments and things like that. You gotta stay ahead and you can't just fill it out as you go, you know what I mean? So I decided to make really big rounded boxes, and there's 4 on each page, and these kind of look like my November spread, but I just made them round boxes, and then I used my gray super tip to make a drop shadow. I thought this looked a lot better than using black for a drop shadow. I think it looks more nooch, more toned down a little bit, not too in your face high drop shadow. So then I used my yellow super tip to just highlight where the day of the week would go, and I wrote that in cursive, and then I drew a little box around the little yellow highlighted thing. I don't know what it's called. And at the top of the page I just drew what I think look like string lights, and again those little hanging things, and I really like this. It's a really easy spread to do, and it's very decorative, very happy and bright, and I love it. Alright, so for the second weekly spread, I actually got this inspiration from an Instagrammer. I made sure to write her handle in the top right corner of my bullet journal so I wouldn't forget by the time I did this voiceover. And her name is @paperythoughts on Instagram. She actually made this weekly spread, and what she did is she put hot air balloons right in the middle. Like, oh my gosh, how cute. But that is where I got this inspiration. So I just drew a little mini calendar in the top left corner. I wrote the words positive thoughts because that is one of my biggest New Year's resolutions for 2019. I wrote in the days of the week and the date. And then right in that middle section in between those two black lines, I just drew in all of those stars and twinkly things, and it takes up a lot of space, which is super cool. I really like how it looks. It kind of looks like a Dutch door, but it's not. And then I just colored it in with my yellow super tip and my Tombow Dual brush pen in the color 62. So for the next two spreads, I decided to make the boxes a lot smaller than the last two that I showed you. Why, you might ask? I don't know why. I don't remember why I did this. Also, I filmed this video at about 3 in the morning, so that probably explains it. But I drew about 8 boxes on each page, and for the left page, I did more clean line, very nice and clean boxes, and then on the right side I did those rounded boxes, and they're more vertical than horizontal. I really wanted self-care to be at the top of my priority list for 2019, and I did this by putting a habit tracker and a mood tracker in my bullet journal for the month of January. This is very, very unusual for me to do. I don't believe, at least I don't recall that I've ever done this before in the past, but I think it'll be really attainable since it is the new year, new bullet journal spreads, I guess. But for my habit tracker, I limited it down to about 4 habits, and I actually messed up quite a bit on my habit tracker. Like I said, it was 3 in the morning. Your girl was running on E, so let's just fast forward through this bit. For my mood tracker, I used my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen and my dual tip brush pen to letter mood tracker right in the middle of the page, and then across the entire page I just drew stars and twinkles, and then I made sure to put a key at the bottom just so I know what each color is for. coming to the end of my January setup. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you to all the new subscribers, and hello, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great New Year's. Be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!